Hey guys, welcome back, and new people welcome in. I'm Sinnix, and welcome in. We're going to be talking about Dead Matters. I decided I was going to go over the website and make a video about it, just to kind of hype people up more because we're getting close, hopefully, to the closed beta or closed alpha. And I wanted to read about the website. I don't know if everybody visits the website who watches on YouTube as well, because I know some people just watch a YouTube video and call it like that's the information I got. But I think it'd be nice to just read from the website and tell you guys a little about it. It Dead Matters says it's a roguelike that aims to quench the community's thirst for a little more, for a title that properly balances survival mechanics with gameplay, which I'm excited for because I saw a lot of gameplay already on the game where, like, your item space tends to matter. It has a lot of good features from DayZ it took over too, which is pretty good about animations, looting things, and how you have to do stuff. So I'm excited about that because I want a zombie game that takes the good features from all the games. There's a lot of features from like Tarkov and things like that, and come in. That was good. That was my roommate. And they take a lot of features from games like that that are really good. I look forward to seeing the combination of them. And my hopes personally is that the game's going to be something that will be good for roleplay in the future, have good mechanics, hopefully not too many bugs, but like my issue with some zombie games is the zombies don't ever feel like a real big threat, and that's the kind of the horror theme I want to go for. Like, players are nice to fight. I like PvP when they come across them, but that's like, okay, I'm in the middle of a big town. Do I shoot my gun at this guy and get his goods and hopefully make it out in time before I get swarmed by zombies and killed? Or even in roleplay situations, imagine like actually being scared of the zombies, because on roleplay servers like DayZ for like the red zone, one of the issues we'd have a lot of is that the zombies were kind of buggy and glitchy, and you stand on a car and they couldn't get you anymore. They were easy to predict, and then when the server was like full pop, the zombies would get stuck on things. They would move really slowly. They would, bug out. And so, like, most of the time, people would kind of only see the zombies as a nuisance and kind of avoid them and not really roleplay fear against the creatures. And it'd be always fun to roleplay fear against them, but they're just not that scary because they're not well programmed for the game. All right, so let's get into the topics here. Let's read about Dead Matters. High fidelity audio and personal approach. Dead Matters supports a robust social interaction system with features such as true VoIP. It simulates a sound in a 3D space, which is good, and I hope it's not laggy either, because that'd suck. Voices can't travel through walls and reverberate where it makes sense. Keep this in mind when calling to your friends for help. There is also a text chat system with commands for yelling, whispering, and out of character chat that can be toggled by server admins. With our sophisticated character creation system, you'll be able to create a unique character that was a former occupation, traits, and attributes. So hopefully go really deep into custom creation, because we haven't seen much on it, but that's something they're probably still working on. And if they don't have a really good system for it, I bet modders will make a pretty good one if they have like just the basic framework for it. That's cool. I know online gameplay when you play with friends, most people, unless you make a friend like all of a sudden, most people don't really care about voice chat in game because they're using Discord or other programs. But for role players, that is a big thing, because that means in RP situations, hostile or trying to save your friend from zombies, and they're yelling out for your help, you're behind like a thick stone wall you can't hear through. It's awesome. Or you're like in a house where it's just kind of the voice reverberation through the house. I can't wait to see how that turns out. With your sophisticated character creation system, you'll be able to create, read that. So Dead Matters also features sophisticated visual character customization deeper than has been seen in zombie server games before. You can change and tweak minute details of your character, from width of your nose to the height of your eyebrows. You are able to sculpt your face into nearly anything you want. Okay, that's cool. Also scary because people are gonna create some horrifying creatures for sure. That's pretty cool. I like that. So I actually, most people who go over this game on YouTube, they don't tend to talk about the customization at all. They just kind of look for like images or videos, but then I don't think all the people have actually read the video of the web page, because I've read the web page once before and I skimmed it, and I assume most people probably skimmed it as well. But actually reading it and sitting down for a video, I think it was a pretty good idea, because I think a lot of people, there's probably a good chunk of people who've actually read the website, and most of them are just like watching YouTube videos and see like, oh, I see a little bit from this YouTube video. So hopefully this one will be a little bit more in depth. I won't be showing as much like gameplay footage or any, if at all, for the most part, because people have already done that. I'm just kind of giving you guys a word for word of the developers are talking about on their webpage. Guns, items, and modifications. The firearms in Dead Matters have a variety and attachments for you to specialize your gun for your needs. Each of them has multiple attachments, points, and modifications. With near limitless combinations, let you fine-tune your weapon, your first and last line of defense against the infected and other survivors. We aim to provide a large variety of improvised weapons for players to create. Beyond makeshift melee weapons and flamethrowers, the flamethrower, that's good to have, is the first implementation of improvised weapons, and more will soon follow. Improvised weapons cannot be reloaded without proper tools and materials, so set these weapons together, blow your load, and move on before it's too late. I like that. Alright, that's gonna be cool. I'm curious like how wacky this game will end up looking. And I'm saying this from like more of a roleplay perspective, or some people might even be more of like an immersive, like survivalist type thing. Yes, you can create things. I just hope they don't become too wacky or ridiculous, and I hope they're balanced well. But I really want to see, and I'm happy this game is taking place in more of a Western country than like DayZ takes place in like Livonia and Chernarus, which is all like near Russia. And I was getting really tired of that theme for a while. A lot of zombie survival games were having that theme, so it's kind of cool to have like a Western kind of theme. Even though it's in Canada, it's gonna be like cool. I can recognize and read signs more, and it feels more realistic for me to make a character up in role play. That like, oh, I just crossed the border to visit Canada for a bit and I got stuck here in Canada, versus I was somehow find myself in Chernarus, even though I'm American. And I came out here for whatever reason. And so you have to kind of like make a long stretch. Like I even made one of my easiest stretches I think they made was I was going to Russia to see this crazy metal bands. I was playing some like old punk rocker or metalhead, and he was just driving through Chernarus and got kind of lost. And that's how he got there. He was driving through Europe going to different shows, or I would sit there as a relief. But like, how many people really go to Chernarus like for any work? Like it's not a real country, but like in roleplay sense, there's so many Americans there. It's like it doesn't make sense because it's a lot of people. There's a lot of American and European people playing the game, like from the UK, and not really a lot of Russian people or people with that kind of accent actually playing the game itself. So it was kind of funny that everybody was a foreigner in their own country. All right. Our community matters. That's good to hear. No strings attached. We're extremely opposed to the idea of play to win transactions. I like that. I'm glad they're not doing that. Dead Matters will never feature any form of pay to win transactions. That's good. Equal access. While we will be working with an official server host, we have elected to work with a company that shares our opinions and will not limit access to public dedicated server files. Anyone who has the game will be able to host dedicated servers however they like. That's good. We listen to our community. Dead Matters will not be exclusive to any distribution platforms. We strive to work with the community to gather feedback and ensure that we are making the right decision. We also have a great QA testing program that's completely community driven. Okay. Let's watch some of the media here. Yeah, vlogs. This is probably long. This is 10 seconds. We'll watch this. The vehicle colors changes, and I actually recently found out they actually added a lot more customization to it. Sound. That's cool. You guys can watch the vlog on your own. It's probably gonna be longer than I want this video to be. The guns are looking pretty good. Some of the early stuff, the guns looked kind of messy, but I think they have a pretty good look. My only like issue I have seen so far, but this can be changed with modding or further updates. Everything looks so brand new and not like scuffed or like been handled for a while. I wonder if the timeline for the zombie apocalypse is quite recent, or if like there'll be like older, damaged looking stuff. Because that's one of my things is like if the zombie apocalypse has been going on for a long time, there's gonna be some things in good condition that's been like put away in a box safely for a long time. So like one of these guns was just stored away in its container for a long time, it'd be in good condition. But like imagine like a shotgun like on the wall. It's been used for like 2 family generations or something like that. The game graphically looks all right. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look the best. It's a good in between. It's not like a horrible looking game, but it's also like not the cleanest looking. But then again, it's super early, so it's hard to tell how they'll increase it. Let's take a look at some of the news here. These are the road updates. the most recent one. June 19th update. The first of the few weekly updates leading to closed alpha. This update will touch on the state of the closed alpha and development that has been done. In the meantime, you'll be able to see the claim system, tree cutting, and new weapons and animations being added to the game. I wonder, I'm gonna become a backer when I can afford it. I'm gotta do some DoorDash today to pay for it, because I want to become a backer and hopefully I can get into the closed alpha. And I'm hoping the closed alpha will allow us to record and stream. But if not, it's fair. This update will be covering what are the updates? Well, the forums. This is what people have to say in the forums. The matter discussion. Frequently asked questions. That'd be a good one to look through. We'll do this for like another 5 minutes and call it a good video. There's a number of questions we get asked pretty commonly, so here's a collection of some of them so people can find answers more easily. So this might be good for people on YouTube who have questions as well, so if you watch the end of the video, you'll probably see these. When do you plan to release? We can't give an exact date on this time, but we are anticipating it before the end of July. We will we'll be making weekly updates until the closed alpha is released to keep you guys brief on the situation. When's the next development update? When it's done, basically. Sometimes things get in the way. High priority stuff comes up. Updates come out when time can be made for them. That's true. I don't know a lot of people actually understand that there's all our work that go into these projects, and sometimes things are just not ready to be released yet. I'd rather something be released late than early, because if they're released late, that means they're probably working on it more. I'd rather play it when it's more polished than not. That's my thing. I mean, there's also times where like they've been in development for like ever, and it kind of goes like, okay, but you know, there's a good midpoint there. What platform will the game be on? It's gonna be on all platforms. I read it back there. But we'll have to put development as many hands as we can. First for more similar will be a PC game. I hope they do crossplay. That'd be kind of cool. It's Unreal. What engine are they using? Unreal Engine 4. What are system requirements? It's difficult to say what the system requirements will be at this stage of development. You can take a look at the listed specs for games like Scum to get a rough idea. Okay. I don't think it'd be that hard to run anyways. I missed the Kickstarter. Is there any way I can back the game? Yeah, you can just go to Indiegogo. Still. Things open right here. I'm going to get one of these soon. I'm going to have to do a lot of work tonight. Since coronavirus happened, I'm Twitch, YouTube, and DoorDash. I lost my real job. So things have been tough, but that's how it goes. Did you guys get my backer payment? If you paid through on your PayPal credit system, we have it. We confirm by checking this order page as well. Where do I get my keys and other backer rewards? Emails? They'll send an email, okay. How do I get my backer role? The role is not yet implemented for forms. How big is the map? The close alpha will take place in a section of the southern Alberta, which is 7.5 by 7.5 kilometers, 56 kilometers squared. This will be expanded on throughout the closed alpha and early access to about 6. So they're definitely gonna make it bigger. Give a video reference. Here we go. Fallout 4. 32. They said missing. Shit, it's gonna be way bigger. Oh my god. Because they have vehicles, which is good. That means they have room for airplanes as well, like they said they would. It's gonna be bigger than GTA 5. Damn. That's gonna. How big is it gonna be compared to? It's gonna be about the biggest Black Flag. Holy shit! Not gonna be big as Wildlands, but that's pretty crazy. That's cool. I didn't realize Just Cause was 10,000. I played a little bit of it. Doesn't feel like it's that big. Scaling must be weird. There's also a lot of water on this map. Close that. Will there be anti? Yes. If not at the beginning, it'll still be planned for there to be anti-cheat. Server admins will also have a variety of tools of dealing with cheaters as well. I hate that every game is like not immune to being cheated in, which sucks. Oh well, many players will be connected to the server. A bare minimum goal for the population full between 60 to 80. Default player limits will be lowered during closed alpha. That's good. 60 to 80 players. That's a good amount of people to have on one map, especially that big. Also, that is amazing for like roleplay servers. If you can get to like a good 80 people or bigger, that there's a lot to be added to roleplay there, which means there's a lot more variety of players and groups. There'll be more groups and so on, more survival groups, and it's so cool. That is so cool. Will there be a third person? This matter is a first person perspective game for immersion gameplay and balance reasons. There's no plans included. Okay, that's gonna suck for roleplay a little bit, but I think that's better for video recording in my opinion, because the game feels more cinematic sometimes. Even though you can't see my own character, it's kind of like that first person perspective like video movie then, which is not my favorite thing to do, but at the same time you get good shots on people like when you're talking to them. Is there a permadeath or will there be respawn mechanics, and how will it work? I think somebody might mod in a third person, I think. But it probably won't be programmed around it, so it'll be kind of clunky. Is there a permadeath or will there be respawn mechanics, or how it works? By default, you will respawn on your bed or near a previously discovered location of your choice. You will drop items in your inventory except for specific survival essentials like your tool belt. A hardcore mode is also a plan in which you lose everything on death and you will need to create your character. Hardcore mode would be interesting for like a roleplay server. You're dead, you're dead. That is so much you're dead, creating new character. I like that. I'd like to play on a hardcore mode on roleplay server. That'd be intense. Then the next one kind of sucked too, because it depends how buggy the game is. If the game's really buggy, then it's probably not a good idea. There's a lot more to go through here, guys. Check out the website. I'll have a link in the description below. Right now, this video is gonna go longer than I want it to be. Thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe and like and hit the sub button. So I also stream on Twitch. If you guys want to catch me there, I will be playing a lot of this game when it comes out. So hopefully you guys will enjoy. Take care. Bye bye.